thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going. Why we gotta feel amplified? Stay to the morning.
Kitty? Kitty? Leave me alone, kitty. Kitty? Stop being a bad kitty. Oh, congratulations for even attempting that annoying task. Hold it. Oh, I'm not even logged in. I was gonna say, let's see what mine is, but I'm not in World at the moment. I don't think I'm anywhere near 100k because I don't shop like I used to. This music's too loud in my ear. There we go. That's better. It's too loud. Yeah, I have this really big problem with just deleting. If I don't know what it is by just reading the folder name, I just delete it. And then later someone says something about, I don't know, some kind of product, and I'm like, oh, I used to have that. Must been in that folder that I didn't know what the hell it was just by reading it, and I deleted it. But to be honest with you, I mean, if I really wanted it again, I'll just go buy it again. And it's probably something I didn't even use. So I just delete. You know whose folder really needs to be attacked? Because although I still really love his work, I don't wear his hair anymore, really, and that's Truth. I have literally every single Truth hair that was ever made. I have his whole fucking inventory in my inventory. And it probably should just be deleted soon. I just can't bring myself to do it, you know? That's like literally thousands, that's probably like a couple grand just sitting inside my inventory of Truth hair, and I can't bring myself to delete it. Even though it needs to be... That would probably bring my inventory down, way down, if I deleted that folder. I would say probably all my hair folders are my trouble folders. Oh yes, I've deleted everything pre-mesh already. That purge was a few years ago. So I used to have like 300,000 items inside my inventory, and I try to keep it at about 50,000 now. But again, you got to remember, I'm not really content creator anymore. I mean, I have some stuff for my stores, but I don't have the need to just keep a whole lot of shit in there. So I'm a lightweight when I teleport around these days. But yeah, you got every single color, and then when Mesh came out, you had every single color and every single size. Because nobody fat packed their shit, so when you got a fat pack, you literally got small, medium, large orange, small, medium, large blue. Yeah, it was real bad. Yeah, I've sorry for the crinkling, but I've already made the purge past those days. And like stupidly, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had that big inventory still of alter ego stuff, but I purged that too when I had my nervous breakdown with the store. So anything that was alter ego from when I first opened it till 2016 has been deleted. So the only thing I really have left in that inventory is anything I made from 2016 to now, which is not a lot. I mean, 30 items or so, maybe. But Paper Crowns and Vendetta have more content right now than Alter Ego does. Sometimes I wish I didn't do that, but I just know how I am, and when I get tired of shit, I get tired of it. And then I'm very destructive when I get tired of stuff. So we'll see if oh my god. Shut up, dude. She's allowed to talk. This is my channel. You get the fuck out of here. Can't stand people. Dima, eat you up and spit you out, biatch. So, I have to work on a blogger search flyer for Bookie, who owns Addicted to Ink, and he wanted me to... You shut up, bitch. I don't really... Fuck your channel. You're so stupid, then why are you here, you moron? Sure, fuck my channel, but you're on it, so why don't you go fucking go somewhere else? Child. She is super scary. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this, and I need to make him some social media banners. And you know what I kind of want to try to do today? I've tried to do it a couple times, but I haven't been able to get good ideas down. I need to try to make the Spookzilla flyer poster. So we can, like, I know it's super early, but I just want to, like... Dude, shut the fuck up! Go away! Where's Bubbles? Where's Bubbles at a time like this? Bubbles would be like, you know what, you're out of here. She'd just pick you up and push you in a bubble and shoot you to the moon. So, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do Bookie Moon's flyer, and then I'm going to try and get the Spookzilla flyer done. So, I'm on another screen, so if he comes back, I can't see him. I need to find some inspiration, because I just woke up an hour ago, and I tell you, I'm not feeling super creative at the moment. I'm gonna go look at Pinterest and see if I can find something that inspires. Here, you guys can look at it too. Yeah, screw this channel. You suck. I hate your face because I hate myself. Well, that's Ken, so we can allow that to happen. So, like, just out of my usual clusterfuck of shit on Pinterest, I don't see anything that I'm looking for, so... Let's go look at the poster designs and see if what pop out, if anything, because usually this doesn't do it either. Poster design... black. I feel like I was doing kind of the same thing, like, I don't like doing that, but man, I got so much work to do that sometimes shit just kind of happens. I could do maybe something like this, but more on his level. This is a little bit too grunge for that, I think. Let's just start there. We'll see where it goes after that. Photoshop. Where are we at? What are we looking for? Oh, going for his logo. We're gonna go dig in the crates. Maybe I can try to do something like, I'll take the white one. Maybe I can try something like his first request, which was like galaxy type stuff. I think I know where some galaxy-ish backgrounds are. It's kind of hard to see because that's like the same color as this. So what are you guys doing this weekend? It was a busy work weekend for me. I've just been sitting here doing one order after another after another after another. Last week was all consultations for me. So I was in a meeting every single day until about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time. And I still have a couple of meetings to get through this week. I took 2 last minute people will have their consultation tomorrow. And then I'm done with consultations until September. So it's a good problem to have that much work, but it is a lot of work, and I'm sitting here trying to like keep it all together in my brain. I can hear myself, Ken. I can hear myself from the other room. I can hear my voice playing. Oh no, don't do that! Oh my god. Turn it down! He's literally in the next room over, in the closet. Let me go and I'm gonna go and look for, you know what, this is getting on my nerves. I'm gonna take this out. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. It says that it's still playing audio. I'm gonna go look for that galaxy picture that I'm thinking about. Maybe I can do that in the back. Or something with it. I could probably make my own galaxy picture. I just don't think I have like good stars. Okay. He is. His office is in the closet. You guys shouldn't make fun of him for that. It is kind of nice though because he can close the 2 doors. So when he's editing, I don't have to hear that shit. So annoying when he edits because he has to play the same clip like 1,000 times, and I'm like going crazy because I don't want to hear the same clip over and over. It's not so bad whenever like you're editing something, but when someone else is editing something, I just want to like punch my cats in the face. So I don't know if anybody's noticed because I don't know who's on my Facebook and who's not on my Facebook, but I'm taking a Facebook break. I've been off Facebook for a week. Well, it'll be a week on Monday, I think, is the day that I had or I think maybe it was Sunday. It might be a week today. I deactivated my main Facebook page that has 5,000 people on it. It was supposed to be just used for a marketing page, but I started to get wrapped up in the whole posting and getting people's advice and just, hang on, let me turn this down even more. Yeah, and it got to be a little bit too much for me. Like, I got myself in a little bit of trouble again with people, and I was just, I don't know, I've been wanting to quit Facebook for a really long time, because I don't really get what I want out of it. Like, you can't have a conversation with people anymore, and everything you say offends someone, and I'm so tired of that pressure that I have to be really, really careful about how I word things, because it's probably going to be misunderstood, and then I'm going to have like a shit ton of people jumping me and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just so tired of it. I've really wanted to like stop using Facebook for a hot minute, and so last week I just went ahead and deactivated that page. The really bad thing about that specific page is it was the main one that I used for everything. And so, like, I have 6 Facebook pages that were all created under that specific page. I have a bunch of websites that I just log into through Facebook. So I had to, like, I obviously have to be on Facebook so I can continue running those pages. So I created an account and I didn't add any friends. It doesn't have any friends. So the timeline is completely blank. So that's good, so it doesn't entice me to fight with people or post anything about anything that I'm feeling or anything like that. And it'll probably stay that way. So I just gave myself like administrator access to all of my pages to where I can still use them and promote the things that are coming up that that I need to get out there, which is the whole point of that stupid page in the first place. But I'm trying to practice, after you've been on the internet for so long and your job is basically being on the internet, it's really hard to break that cycle of every time you get a thought, you run to your status and you're like, you make your post, and because you want people's opinions, you want people to have a conversation with you. And after you've done that for so long, it is kind of hard to break yourself from it. I mean, I've even found myself a couple times like, it's kind of like just dumb stuff, like I'm drinking a Starbucks or something like that, and I always want to take a picture of my Starbucks and be like, yum, and post it, but I can't do that. I mean, I could do it to Instagram, but I don't really use my Instagram for personal things. Facebook was a mixture of business stuff and personal stuff. So it is kind of a really hard habit to break. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know. I guess I'm talking about it right now because it's hard and it kind of bothers you. It bothers me kind of that I still have that, like, that urge, that urge to hop on there and be like, look what I'm drinking, look what I'm eating, look what I'm making, look at the next order that's coming out. Like, it's so automatic. It's crazy. It's crazy that your mind just automatically wants to do that stuff. And I don't really use Discord for that either. I can just do this shit by myself. Let's see. I'm just gonna ramble, while I do this, because that's what I always do. What? Shut the fuck up. We're gonna try to do our own little galaxy type background here. Yeah, but it is really weird. Like, I was not always like this. However, I was really heavy on MySpace when MySpace was popular. But I don't even really remember that it was like such a go-to, Like, as soon as you had a thought, you just felt like you had to run to the computer. I don't remember it really being like that. So, I guess it'll be kind of interesting to see if I can keep this up, because the older I get, the more I realize that I don't really give a fuck what people have to say about anything that I'm doing, and that the only cycle that I need to break is just running immediately to Facebook to post about something that just happened to me. Or I just need to stop doing that, because it's bad for you. I feel like it really is probably very bad for you. And the comments started to get really, really ugly, really, really fast. And I don't know, I just think that it was time for me to remove myself from that space, because, well, you guys know how I am. As soon as something happens, I'm really quick to, like, jump at it. Like that idiot that was here a few minutes ago talking a bunch of shit because he's stupid. I'm very quick to, like, entertain that person's bullshit. And really, I shouldn't give a shit. Like, he should be able to, he could sit here, he should be able to just sit here and troll all he wants to, and it really doesn't affect me at all. But I'm just very, like, that's like, I'm a dog and you're holding a steak in front of me, and I'm just after it. So it's like that kind of stuff is stuff that I need to, like, break, habits that I need to break. This is not looking exactly like how it looks in my head, so I'm gonna just kind of do other things, I think. Maybe keep it dark. I don't know if he's doing galaxy shit. I don't see him talking either. So he asked me to do this live on YouTube, but he's not even here. Isn't that rude? Yeah, so I think me and Facebook are pretty much done. I never got into Plurk, so I'm good there. I do have Instagram, but the great thing about Instagram for me is I never really pay attention to the comments, and you can turn comments off on your posts. So if I start to use Instagram more, I will probably do that. Even though currently, like, my Instagram, nobody hardly ever says anything bad. But I know that if I start making myself more known there, the people that bother me the most on Facebook will find me, and then they'll start just commenting their dumb bullshit. So eventually a troll will find me. We need the Blogo text logo. So yeah, that's been my week. A week without Facebook. And I can be honest with you, like, I feel better. I'm not so stressed as I was before. It just, with 5,000 people on a page, you really see a lot of content in a very small amount of time. And it just starts to wear on you, I think. And I was taking on problems that weren't even my problems. And I don't think that that's particularly healthy. So I'm doing pretty good with it, I think. Thank you, Ken, from the other room. Shut up. Yeah, I was starting to take on other people's shit. And I think too, like with like some of my friends and stuff, they know that I'm the type of person that will go to bat if I'm really passionate about something, and that's not even particularly healthy for me either.
Hey, might I interject? What you just said was so true.
What?
I would sit here and watch you go through your Facebook, and then you'd see something, and it would set you off. And that would be the rest of your day, where you just on that, it's horrible, this, that, I wish this would happen, blah, 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 blah. You go on and on and on. And I'd be like, why is she taking other people's problems taking it into herself? You took it so personal, like they were talking to you, or it was whatever it was about, but it was completely about somebody else, and I'd wonder why you would do that. And I'm glad you stepped away from Facebook, because yeah, you are better. If you want, you are non-crazy toxic.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy woman.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, well, if you were paying attention to the day that I took it off, that was really bad. Like, and it should have never got that far. And I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but it just will put it into perspective of how bad it really fucking is. Like, if you haven't experienced...
Facebook sucks!
If you haven't experienced a really, really horrible encounter on Facebook, then maybe you can just learn from this. So, you guys, I don't know if you know, but I adopted another cat last month. Was it last month?
I don't remember.
I don't remember when
it's
June. It does feel like it's been a year. But I think I adopted him in June. Our local animal shelter was having an adoption thing up at the local feed store. And we went up there, and we were going up there for a dog because Ken really wants a dog. And instead, I made a really poor decision at the time, and I ended up adopting a cat. So I already have a cat that I adopted from Clear the Shelters, which happens in August. So it's almost a year that we've had Ozzy. And we're actually going back to Clear the Shelters because Ken still wants the puppy. So, okay, so fast forward a little bit on this story. I'm thinking about this, so let me just talk, and I may not be doing a lot on the visual, but I'm kind of thinking how I want to arrange this for him. So Odie is his name. Odie is the new cat. I think he's probably about a year old. I don't think he's 2 years old like they told me that day that I adopted him. Of course, they don't know. They're strays. They don't know how old they are. They just kind of look at them and then they try to decide, approximately what age the cat is. So I think Odie is a little bit younger than what they told me that he is, because he's very, very, very spunky, and he likes to climb the walls. So for anybody that doesn't know that's watching, I just moved into a new apartment back in April, and just little backstory on the apartment. This particular unit was brand new. The apartment complex has only been built for a year, and this particular unit was a model unit. And so nobody ever lived here before us. So it kind of gives you a reason why I was so sick about the cat climbing the walls, because he's climbing up the archways. And I wish I could show you an example, but if you just imagine, like, here, I'll just clicky do it for you. The archways are kind of shaped like this. And I have two of them that enter like the kids' side of the house, and then there's an archway that enters our bedroom. So if you can think about this as being hollow, this is how the archway is. And this little fucker, because he is a little fucker, he likes to climb on this part. So imagine this is the part that you walk through. So obviously this right here is solid wall, and this is where you walk through. So this little asshole likes to climb up this part on both. Well, For the kid side of the house, there's like a shelf thing here, so whoops. So he doesn't climb on this side, but he definitely climbs on this side. And he climbs on both sides for the entryway to the bedroom, okay? So that gives you kind of an idea of what he's ripping up. So he gets about here, you know, he gets almost to the top of where it starts curving, and then he slides down with his nails grinding into the wall. He is grinding all the way down to the metal, to the wall. So, and it's pretty bad. It's a lot of damage. There's more damage on one wall than there is to the wall closest to our bedroom, because when he does it on this side and we see it, we're freaking out. If he does it on the other side, we can't really hear it from this bedroom, and both of my kids' doors are always closed, so nobody actually sees him doing it. Okay, so that was like my biggest complaint. So I went to Facebook and I asked everybody that has experience with cats, is there something that I can do to kind of deter him from climbing the wall? And of course, everybody has had, you know, a lot of feedback, and I actually went to PetSmart and I bought a cat tree, a tall one, because everybody thought maybe he just wanted to be high up. We bought a really big cat tree. It was like $150, like kind of unexpected expense, but I was like, whatever. If it makes him happier and he does less of this climbing up the wall, then who cares? We'll just buy it. It's no big deal. So we got the cat tree, and guess who didn't have any interest whatsoever in the cat tree? Odie. He didn't care about it. I covered the damn thing in catnip, with spray catnip, with actual catnip, like ground up, and put it all over that cat tree, trying to entice him to use it. He didn't care about it. And Ozzy didn't care about it either, the other cat. So that was attempt one failed. People told me to get these claw caps, and this is really where the story kind of turns really bad for me. The claw caps. So I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but basically they're like plastic claws that you can glue onto your cat's actual nails. Which, it was really cute when we first put them on. I was like, oh, he's having a manicure. But it didn't really ever dawn on me that if these things fly off, they're going to cause a lot of damage to the nail underneath. I really thought if we put him on, maybe he would think that that's a weird feeling and he wouldn't still try to climb the walls, but he was still climbing the damn wall. So a few of those nails came off. One of them, I don't know what he was on. I don't know how he lost it. We still haven't been able to find the one that actually ripped the nail out of the socket. So he basically declawed himself in that one finger. And two others broke off, and it completely split his nails in two. And like it took like the top coating of his nail off, so when you pushed his little nail out of his little finger area, there was like a nail curved on top and a nail curved on the bottom. It was horrific looking. And then some of them just fell off, and of course it chipped the nail underneath, so he's got quite a bit of damage to the nails that where the other ones just kind of just fell off on their own. And then he had like two of them that he was chewing at his feet so much that he was causing a bare area, like his fur. He was chewing his fur off, so then all you saw around the actual nail was skin, and there was no hair there, and it was kind of red right around the like nail, the first part of the nail being exposed from his little finger area. So I was upset. I was really upset. And I went to Facebook upset, which is never a good idea. It's not a good idea to go fucking post on Facebook whenever you're raging pissed off, and that's what I did last week.
Even though I told her...
Yes, give him fucking credit. I told him, or he told me not to do it, and I was so in my feelings that I completely fucking ignored what he was saying, and I did it anyways. So let it be known that Ken fucking told me not to do it, and I did it anyway.
I was right!
Get the fuck out of here, go. So I went to Facebook, and I was really upset. And I was like, I posted pictures of the cat's feet. I posted the one, I mean, it wasn't so gory or anything. It wasn't too bad, but you could tell that the nail was gone on the one that actually came out of the socket, wherever the fuck that is in the house. And I was just mad. I was just like, you guys, this really was not a good idea, because nobody actually, like, it just, common sense did not dawn on me that if they come out, it's going to rip the nail out of the socket. And, like, you know, I've done all these things that people are telling me to do. I'm just so frustrated. I don't know how to make him, to teach him to not climb on the walls like this, yada, yada, yada. And then at the end of it, I decided to be a total fucking bitch. And it was purely out of just being so frustrated. I was actually, like, physically upset. Like, I wasn't to the point of crying, but I was almost there as I was making the post. And I was just like, you know what? I think I just have to get him declawed. And if you've ever talked about declawing a cat on Facebook, it doesn't ever go over well. So, immediately, there were, as soon as I pressed post, I mean, 30 comments popped up on the post, and they're all, like, just witch hunting my ass for saying that I was going to declaw the cat. Which, I mean, has it been considered? Yes, we've considered declawing the cat. We do believe that the cat will be an indoor cat for the rest of his life. I don't ever want any of my cats to go outside. If you don't know, I live in the country, and right behind my apartment complex, you can hear coyotes. They are not far. The only thing that's holding coyotes in from walking around in the parking lot of my apartment complex is a gate that I'm pretty sure they can squeeze theirself through if they were trying to catch a rabbit or a cat or something on the other side. So I live in the country, and I've been here for a while. I know that you do not put cats outside, because they will die. So whether they have their fucking claws or not, they're going to eat them. So that's already just a no. None of my cats are going to be outside cats ever. So considering to declaw has always been there, but it's been very last resort. And it's very expensive. I'll let you know. It's like $400, and I don't have $400 right now to just shit off on this problem, so. And also, when we move out in like 4 or 5 years, they're going to end up repainting these walls anyways, so it's not really like, you know, okay, so the post is going fucking off the wall. So I have clients, people who have purchased artwork from me, completely ripping me a new one, and then, to top it all off, I start getting IM'd. I start getting IM'd in World, and I start getting IM'd on Facebook by random people that aren't even on my friends list. I don't know who the fuck they are, and they start telling me I should kill myself. I should kill myself because I want to declaw my cat. And this one guy got so fucking bad that he was like telling me how I should kill myself and how the blood should drip. It was horrible. So I was like, oh, I'm done. Like, I should kill myself because I want to declaw a cat. Like, it got really, really dark, like really, really fast. And that's when I just stopped it. I did take the post down, and then I made a post telling someone, or sending death threats over declawing a cat is not okay. It's not okay for you to just say whatever the fuck you want. And you're right. I should not have said whatever the hell was just like in my feelings at the time, but sending a death threat to somebody for wanting to declaw their cat is not okay. That's really fucking extreme. So that's the reason why I pulled the page down, because I don't know who this person was, and he was so graphic with like the shit that he was saying that it honestly was scary. You know, I was like, I don't know who the fuck I gotta go. He could be like, you know, just a troll for sure. Could just be a troll. But when you're getting told stuff like that on your SecondLife Facebook, a Facebook that's actually supposed to be used for business, I just had to cut it. I just cut it right then and there, and I never went back. I don't know who that person was. I was able to get him blocked on the page, but I don't even want to open the page up to see if he managed to come back as somebody else. Like, I don't even want to open the page. I don't want to know what he says. I don't want to know. Because that just went way too far for me, in my opinion. so that's the big reason why I cut the page. That's the bad thing about having 5,000 people on your page that you don't know. Even though I was going to use it for marketing of all my businesses in Second Life, I don't know who these people are. I didn't add them because I actually knew who they were. Most people are not friends, you know. I would say maybe 1,000 people off that page I do actually know of in world or have worked with them. But for the other 4,000 people, I don't know who the fuck they are. I just went down the list and was like, add, just to get 5,000 people to market to. So that happened. It's so extreme, and it's so extreme. Like, I understand being super passionate about animal rights and things that happen to animals because I'm there too. I adopted my cats. I didn't go to Walmart and pick up some freebie fucking cats that people had a litter or whatever. You know, I went and I saved 2 lives, and I fully intend on keeping both of these lives safe. That's number one concern. And when we go get a dog, we are adopting. We're not going to a puppy mill. So it is really important to me, things that happen to little animals. I don't want to do anything to hurt them. But there does come a time where you're like, he can hurt himself doing this as well, as we can see with the fake nails that I put on top of him. He can pull the damn nail out of the socket by himself. So it does come to a concern with the problem of what he's doing. It could hurt him as well. Not to say that declawing is the best option. We've even thought about little mittens or something that we can put on him. I've thought about getting like burlap or carpet or something not so tacky hideous that I can put on those walls, that maybe something he can climb up. You know what I'm saying? Till he gets, I think this is a phase. What I've been told is that he's just getting bursts of energy, and since he's a young cat, over time, especially once he may start getting fatter, that he'll get, you know, lazy and he won't want to do this shit anymore. I can tell you right now, Ozzy is a fat cat. There's no fucking way he would be able to climb the wall, even if he wanted to, because he's too fat. So maybe at some time, maybe Ozzy will become fatter and he won't want to do this shit anymore. So maybe this is just a temporary problem. And I've kind of gotten over it on my side of things, because my mom came over and she looked at the wall and she was like, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. You're really like, you're making this a worse situation than it actually is. This is fixable. We can put like some putty stuff into like the gouges on the wall, make it, you know, and kind of sand over it, and then we can just get touch-up paint. We can fix all of this, and it won't look so bad. She was like, but you're really kind of going crazy over this very small problem. So it took some, I mean, Ken did say, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't always listen to Ken, as you can, it's like the moral of the story is like, I don't always listen to Ken. So it took my mom actually coming in, and when she came in, we didn't say anything about which wall was damaged. Me and Aaliyah just sat there, and we were waiting for her to look around and see if she could find the wall, and she walked past it 4 times and didn't even see it. And I'm like, and I kept sitting there. I'm sitting right next to the wall, and I'm like, Mom, you know. And then she turns around and she was like, ooh, okay, well, you know, just coming into the apartment, I didn't see this. So maybe until you do notice it, she was like, yeah, that is, you know, kind of significant damage. But if you don't tell someone it's here, maybe they wouldn't even notice that it's here at all. So maybe maybe I was going too hard on the wall. So that's my Facebook story. You guys like my story times? I know you do. We got 10 people. Every time I tell a story, more people pile in. Like, I don't know. I'll read what you guys are saying. Like, I hope, before I leave and look over, because this is such a triggering subject, I'm not going to declaw Odie. It's not going to happen. We're just going to deal with it and try. We've tried, I've got some spray that the cats don't like. So we kind of spray that area to kind of make him to where he doesn't want to go around it. We've got putty. I've been filling in these holes, and eventually I'll just sand over it, and I'll go get some touch-up paint, and we'll fix the wall. So just let it be known right now, we're not declawing the cat. And it's for a lot of reasons. It's not just because it's very expensive. It may actually just not be the right thing for him. He is already missing one claw because he figured, I don't know how the fuck he did that, poor little guy. And actually the past, I'm gonna knock on wood while I say this, but the past 3 or 4 days I've not noticed new scratches. So I think maybe with the trauma of some of these nails, actually him getting them off has made him like, I don't want to climb that fucking wall because my paws hurt. So maybe he doesn't seem like he's in any pain. I actually took the rest of the claw caps off last night. He had 3 that were still on his front paws that he couldn't get off. So I went in with a large clipper and just clipped him off. And then I went ahead and clipped his little nails down, as far as I could, to try to help him with, they were kind of getting long. I lost my train of thought because I started to think about this date. So we're not gonna declaw him. So just let that be known. Now I'm gonna look over. I'm all like PTSD every time I talk about this. Everybody wants to fucking kill me, literally. But yeah. Okay, good. I'm not getting my face torn off. Thank you so much for just listening and not fucking tearing my face off over declawing a cat. That's horrible, though. That's horrible that you can't just go and talk about something that is affecting your life, and then you get some asshole that just decides, well, you should just kill yourself. That's not the answer to everything, and I'm so tired of reading it on social media that if something is wrong in somebody's life, it's not okay for you to tell them to just go off themselves, because some people out there are in a really bad place, and they will. Then how are you going to feel if you have told somebody that and they're in a bad place and they actually do it? It's horrible. Nobody should ever fucking do that. I don't even care if they're doing something horrific. Like, don't tell people to kill themselves. Just tell people to get some help. Go find some help elsewhere other than Facebook. Maybe that's a good thing to say to somebody. But for these reasons, I will not be returning to Facebook. I'm actually taking a stand this time and just saying, you know what? It's not a place for me. It's not good for my psyche. It's not doing good for my emotional status. I get really sad when I see stuff on Facebook. Like, it's sad the way people treat each other. It's sad for the content that some people are posting. It's sad because you can't have a conversation about things that need to have a conversation anymore. And it's just bad. It's just bad all the way around. And Twitter, yeah, I saw somebody say something about Twitter. I used to do Twitter way back in the day, like when it first started, around the MySpace days. Twitter was very popular. And I know it still is now. But, and I have a Twitter account, but my Twitter account reposts whatever I post to my website. So it's just, it's automatic posting type of thing. I don't actually go on Twitter and read anything anymore. I think for me, like, and it's really hard to even say this, but I think I'm good on social media. Like, I understand, maybe it's something you have to do in moderation, I don't know. I kind of understand now why, and I'm not saying that I'm anywhere near a celebrity status, but kind of but in Second Life, I do believe I'm kind of a more high profile person. So it does kind of work the same way as it would in real life with a famous person. You get crazy people that come out of the woodwork. And I would hate to be famous real life. I mean, truly, like famous, like to where you're recognizable on the streets. That would be horrible. That's a horrible life. Like I feel like no amount of money would be able to make me think that, oh yeah, I'm living my best life. No, I don't think so. It's so super scary. If it's super scary for me, little creator on a video game, to get completely spooked by somebody randomly IMing and detailing how I should kill myself. Could you imagine what Taylor Swift goes through, or what Jennifer Look? Can you imagine how horrible? And people actually show up at their house like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. I would never ever ever in a million years want that life. I feel so bad for people that are famous. Like, that's got to be like really, really, really tough. I would never want that. I would always be scared to go outside. It would probably end up just turning me into a hermit, and then I wouldn't be famous anymore, because they'd be like, why do you never leave your house? I'd be like, why would I? Why would I ever leave this house? So it's just, I don't know, I guess it's just one of those things. And I like to think of myself of having tough skin. I do, because of my personality and the way I've gone after people and the way I get passionate about certain subjects. I'm always well aware when I say something there's going to be some kind of backlash, because the mood that I posted in, and at that moment of me posting being really, really high off of my own feelings, I should have known that I was going to get fucking waylaid in the face. And I don't know. Sometimes I might post something and nobody says a word. And then sometimes I post something and I get mowed over. So I guess I was just way too much in my own feelings. I was upset because my cat's feet looked horrible. And I had taken advice coming from people that I think are cool on Facebook, when really it was not really good advice and probably needed more research on my part. So I totally take responsibility for that. Shit should have never been posted. But kind of in a way, maybe it should have been posted, because I finally have learned my lesson for Facebook and just walked away, because it's just not a good place for me. And I hate that my name is so popular now, not because of me being who I am, but the word toxic. I hate that. Because that's not why I named myself. Actually, I didn't name myself. Somebody else named me. And it wasn't anything to the definition that toxic is now. But Facebook is a really toxic place. It really is. And not in the definition of why I was named that, but in the bad way. It's a really, really poisonous place, and it's just horrible. I wish more people would kind of walk away from it so they can see like hindsight's 2020. But it's what? What did you say? Shut your fucking mouth, dude. I do beat the cat butt with the flip flop.
Wow. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I mean,
Huh?
I've always had a really bad mouth.
Yes.
That shouldn't be shocking even to my mother. Me and my mother have been in fights before where we're both like, fuck you! Like, straight to each other's face. So, like, I do have a bad mouth, but I don't kiss my mom anymore, so I just give my mom a hug, and we both just kind of walk away from each other. What do I usually type for this? We are seeking talented bloggers to join our marketing team. Team, please, what? Oh, you cashed it out all the way? That's good. Please visit our... I don't care if they know. I cash out, in case you guys don't know. Please visit our main store. and see I guess, is this how this works? Blogo text. So they go to your main store and they click the access point. I'm just going to write that. Access point. I don't have the system, so I don't know if that's actually how. I've always just typed that, but I don't pay attention like what the client changes it to when they actually have their blogger search. I never like go back and look and see like how that actually should be worded. We are seeking talented bloggers to join our marketing team. Please visit our main store and see the Blogotex access point. I just assume that that's how it works, that if a blogger wants to apply, they go to the store and they click the little box that says Blogotex. Is that right? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's just me guessing, because I don't use it. So, Bookie, now that you're here, I was thinking of doing this back part here, like remember when you first got your logo done, you liked a galaxy scene? Do you want that, or is it okay with keeping it, like, there's clouds back there, like, I can show you. See, that's just like clouds. It's kind of grungy clouds. Do you want to keep it black, or do you want me to add more color to it? So that's how it is, like, bigger. But I don't really, haven't seen your stuff lately, so I don't know if you keep it kind of grungy, or if you like it colorful. Oh shit, hang on a second. You like it like that. Do you want me to add anything else to it? Any other information? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Beat that cat with a flip-flop. We need a t-shirt that says that. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Okay, so we need to go here and make you a folder. Nookie! You no, Bookie. Do you see that? I typed Nookie. Completely unintentional. I was not looking at the addicted to ink blogger poster. Why you gotta name yourself that? Alright, let's name some of this stuff so you know what it is when you're tinkering. Nookie. I will really miss Facebook too, because there are some good things that happen on Facebook sometimes. And I've had to rely on just looking at Flickr and Instagram, because Facebook is kind of a place where I would find out new releases from stores and stuff. And that's going to kind of suck. You know, I don't know how I'm going to know new releases, like, from the brands I actually really love to buy from, because, you know, you kind of customize that shit on Facebook. You only follow people that you want to follow, and with the others platforms, I kind of just follow everybody. So, that's going to be a big change, because I kind of don't know what the hell's going on. I've been, like, stalking whatchamacallit? Uh, what's the name? Seraphim. Been stuck in Seraphim a little bit more. Um, so I don't really know how I'm gonna know who's releasing what. And plus, I followed like a bunch of bloggers and stuff on Facebook too, and I don't. I guess maybe I should figure out their flickers. Like it's a lot. It's kind of a lot to readjust yourself, kind of. Um, we're gonna do 30. Kind of bring this out a little bit, like. But I can tell you that I feel a lot better today than I did even last week. Like, because last week there was a lot of drama on Facebook and it involved friends. And I was sitting there debating whether or not I should stick my big fucking nose in this or if I should just sit here and watch them get eat alive. Like, and I actually am super kind of happy that this happened because I don't have to have those debates with myself anymore. Because I don't want a part of anybody's bullshit. Like, I'm 100% taking myself out of that equation. I think it's just time to kind of pull back on all that shit. Like, because what's the point in even fighting over stuff, especially on Facebook? I mean, nobody wins. Nobody ever wins. It's just a constant roundabout argument, and nobody's points are any better than the other person's points because you're just you're enraged over whatever the topic is, and then everybody just gets tired of like replying and you just go away. So it's like, what the fuck was the point in all this stress? There's absolutely no point in the stress. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. Even the people that are just sitting there reading it are losing. You're losing. Like, you could be doing something else. You could be like, I don't know, go outside. And that's something too. Go outside. Like, even if you're just like on your porch or on your balcony, or you don't even have to really go do anything. If it's like the reason why people don't go outside is because they don't have money to go do something. I mean, people just need to walk outside a little bit more, I think. Being stuck inside houses and stuff like that. I mean, I understand if you're disabled or something and that's not really a super easy task to do. But for the people who are able, step outside from the computer every once in a while. And I've even had to take my own advice. Like, to that, I've had to just get up and walk outside more. Because just sitting here staring at the computer, even if it's Photoshop, for 13 hours a day, by the time I'm done with my 13-hour workday, I just want to go outside. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that shit's like just really important for your mental status. I think sitting on the computer and sitting there staring at pure negativity all day really, really, really takes a toll on people. More so than anybody wants to admit. So I'm trying to take my own, everything that I'm saying right now, I'm trying to apply to myself as well. Taking my own advice. Thank you, Ken, for the... Thank you. I'm trying to take my own advice and just kind of do different things. I've kind of come to this realization a long time ago, more so when I closed Alter Ego, that sometimes I'm probably... Ken! God damn, I'm probably not good for people sometimes. And you might be like, oh, don't say that about yourself. But really, I think sometimes that I do need to be removed from a situation. So I'm just kind of working on that. That's something that's really hard to do whenever you're like trying to assess a situation. Like, say you have a group of people that you hang out with and you know, you get off a call with them and you're like, oh, why does it always fucking end this way? Why are they always like that? Why is this person always doing this XYZ, and why is that motherfucker always doing XYZ? And you think that you're not doing anything wrong, but you are contributing to that conversation as well. Everything that comes flying out of your mouth, they may be getting off the call and they're like, why is Toxxic always fucking ramming her head, man? She's always fucking me. So sometimes you have to turn the mirror around on yourself. It's really hard to do, and it took me like years to actually turn the mirror and look at me.
Who have you been talking to?
I've not been talking to anybody. I'm telling the absolute fucking truth.
Are you like having a revelation right now or something?
No, I'm not having a revelation. I'm just saying.
I'm highly
Just
surprised to
remove
hear
the
you,
people.
and very proud to hear you say that right now.
No?
Yes, I'm very amazed right now.
I'm not trying to amaze anybody, but thank you.
Well, I am. I'm amazed.
I'm just telling the truth, because like for anybody that does know me actually personally, like I just started to feel bad for my circle at a point in time, especially this year. Before I moved into this apartment complex, I started to feel bad for the people that hung around me 24/7. And there's only 3 people that I started to feel bad for. And they're around me. They were around me constantly there for a while. We're always in Discord. We've all been friends for, well, 2 of them I've been friends with for 9 years on Second Life. Like, I'm about to hit my 10 year in August, so they've been around me the entire time. And the other one, bless her heart's probably been around me about 6 years. I don't feel sorry for you. You're marrying me. Nobody can feel sorry for you. Yeah, but it came to a point where I started to feel bad for them hanging around me, because I have a tendency, I know what my faults are, and it's hard to admit your faults to yourself, but if you're having a problem with your circle, and the problem keeps happening, and you're like, why won't these motherfuckers change? It may be because it's not them. It's you. And that's the situation I found myself in, is that maybe the problems that I have with my friends aren't their problem. It's actually me that's the problem. So I took a step back and cleared my head. And when I left that last apartment complex, then I moved here, I decided for myself that I have to figure out a way to just be a happier person. Don't always be such a negative person. You now live in a beautiful apartment complex. It's really, really nice, and you should be happy living here and leave all this pure negativity and your quote-unquote toxic ways at this apartment complex that we were not so happy with. Leave all that bullshit at that door, and then open a new door and be more a positive person when you leave here, because you get to live in a really nice place that you should be proud of, that you're working for it, and you want your kids to be proud of it, so you should put forth that kind of energy when you move into the new spot. So that's personally what I did. I've done a lot of like soul searching, if you will. And it's not easy. You think it's easy for me admitting to myself that I'm the problem? And though my friends they have their own problems, trust me, they ain't like, they ain't no fucking angels. But at the same time, like, if I'm gonna put that kind of weight on them, there should be that kind of weight on me too. So, I don't know. After some conversations that I had, I just started to feel really bad about, I felt bad for them having to be friends with me, because I'm kind of a constant, I'm a constant personality. Like, I always have an opinion for something, even if it's unasked for, unwanted opinions. I'm just going to give you, Bookie, just the social medias that I do for everybody. And if you use them, you use them. If you don't, you don't. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. So it's kind of like a work in progress. I mean, trust me, I still have opinions. I still want to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, but I really have to put like a leash on myself and just be like, you don't belong there. It's not your problem. While yes, you probably feel passionate about this issue and you have experience with this issue and you might be able to add some kind of dialogue to this issue, it's not your place. It's not your place. It's not your place. And actually looking at Facebook for so long, I started to look at people and be like, that's not your place. It's not your place. It's not your place. And I can't tell somebody that. I can't just hop on a post and be like, this really ain't none of your fucking business. You can't say that to people. But, like, that's why I started to turn it around on myself, because if I'm thinking that about somebody else commenting on a post that is open to the public, anybody can comment on it, but if I'm feeling that way, that probably applies to me too. And I'm sitting there reading it, being totally, like, teased, totally teased to comment, when I'm sitting here telling myself it's not your place. It's not your place to comment. This is not your business. It's not your problem. You don't have to fight this for this person. This person can fight their problems all by themselves. Even if you're tagged in this because somebody wants you to weigh in, you don't have to weigh in. You know, and that's hard. It really is hard to, if you're kind of like that bulldog type mentality like I've always been, it's hard to kind of remove yourself from that. So, I don't know. I'm done preaching. I'm done preaching. I'm sorry that I turned this into like a preachy thing, but sometimes I still need to be able to vent, Like, and since I don't have Facebook and I'm not venting there, it might seep off here until I get over it. Which maybe in like another week I'll just get over everything and the cat is still alive. So for everything that everybody wanted me to just die over last week, he's not getting declawed and he's still alive. And I'm still here. I'm still creating. I'm still doing shit. I'm getting ready to do Spookzilla. And it'll be fun. I think I will probably end up asking some acquaintances. There's only one person on this grid that I trust completely giving like an account to. So I'll probably contact her once it gets closer to mass promoting time and seeing if she will open that Facebook again for me and post as me. So I don't even have to look at the timeline because I cannot be trusted. I already know 100% that I can't pop that Facebook open and only work on the things that I need to work on. I will go look at the timeline and it'll just start re-rolling the same bullshit that was happening before, and I don't want that. So I'll probably try to find some assistance. So if that page ever does pop up, it's probably not going to be me, because I just don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want the monster I created. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be hard to do a marketplace banner with this shape of logo. I wish it was as easy, like Dima said earlier, that she just mutes the people that get on her nerves. And I mute people in Second Life, but I've never been real good at muting people on Facebook because I want that feud. I was in that headspace where I was okay to fight with people. And because my opinions are usually very strong on very controversial issues, I was ready for a fight. So I'm not so quick to mute people on Facebook because I can't wait to see what their fucking response is going to be, so I can come back with a reply. And that's a problem, you know? That's kind of crazy. If you, as me saying that right now, that lets me know that that's an issue. That I shouldn't feel that fucking anxious to fight with people. But for what, on Facebook, that's what it is. You're just basically, every single post is throwing somebody under the bus. So I wish I was better, or in a better state to where I could just mute people and then maybe I could have my Facebook and everything would be fine. But I'm not that type. I'm very much so like I'm a fighting type. I just want to, for whatever reason, I just want to fight people for shit that doesn't even fucking matter. Shit that doesn't even matter. I think that's too small. I mean, what the hell? I'm gonna make you a couple different versions. This is weird because of the. I wonder if I can do. I have to say, like, all this stuff is totally my choice, not being provoked to do it. Just kind of, that's what happens when you turn the mirror on you, is like, it's not just one aspect of your life that changes, a lot of different aspects change. Something else that kind of influences it. So, like, for my graphic job, I get to meet so many different creators. Well, yeah, I wanted to delete that. I get to meet so many different creators. And everybody's different, you know? Everybody has different backgrounds, and some people deal with, you know, just life differently. I've had the pleasure of meeting some really fucking nice people. And I always go back to my one friend, and I'm like, oh, guess who I had a meeting with this week, yada yada, this person. And I'm like, they're so nice. How does somebody in Second Life be so fucking incredibly nice? And what she always tells me, and this plays over in my head all the time, well, they kind of live in their own bubble. They're not on Facebook, they're not on Plurk, they might have Flickr, but you know, Flickr's not really like a cesspool type of place. It's okay for the most part. They're not on Instagram. They don't leave their platform. They have a very small group of people. You know, they're just kind of in their own bubble, and they're incredibly fucking nice. It's like they're completely unaware at the semi-horrible place in which they work. And I'm just like, I want to be that nice. Like, I want to be... People do say that I'm a nice person, but I feel like because they only have a touch kind of relationship with me, you come to me for, like, some kind of advice or something, and I'm like, oh, yeah, do it this way. But, you know, like, know me type of stuff. And I like to think that I'm a nice person, but I do have kind of a bad attitude a lot. So I was just like, man, I wish I could become like a super nice person like this. I probably have already tarnished my reputation to where I am just kind of going to be known as what I am. But like, just the thought of somebody else walking away from me thinking, oh my God, what a totally nice person. Like, I want that to happen more than it probably does. So I try my hardest to be nice to everybody, to like every single person that comes around, for the graphic stuff, for my event stuff. I'm like, you're welcome, thank you, heart. You know, I'm really trying to like put forth a much better attitude than I've had before. And I think that'll help me probably in the long run. you know, maybe I'll get some of my creativity back. Maybe I can get enough confidence back to where I can actually open my stores again. And then, you know, go back to the me that like started SL. And that version of me was a happy me, you know? It was a really happy me. But I think like adjustments and stuff just need to be made. Like you can change, only you can change yourself. Like that's really the only point I'm trying to make. And I think so far, like the changes that I've made have helped. My kids don't really complain that, you know, I'm just some sourpuss all the time. And I've tried to say yes more to things that I used to just be like, no, 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 no. And I've tried to just be a more pleasant person. Because who the fuck wants to hang around with a sourpuss all the time? Well, maybe the 3 people, my 3 friends, they're the only people that would like to do that. But even for them, like, poor people had to put up with me for so long being not in a good place. We should all give them cookies. Cookies for everyone. So maybe with all this free time that I have, I'll be able to do lives more often. And something that I want to do, I want to go buy the Pixel system, the Pixel HUD system, and I want to learn it, and I want to do tutorials on it. It's, if you don't know, it's a HUD system that a lot of hair stores use. I'm sure clothing stores use it too, but right off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody as an example. But I really want to learn that product so I can do the tutorials and teach you guys how to use it and all the different features. Because I think it probably... I don't like that. I do like that, but I don't like what I was doing there. I lost my train of thought. 1 second. I think that Bosch is severely outdated, and I don't think he has done an update that I know of for the Ultimate. So there's just some things that just can't be done. And we were talking yesterday or day before in my Discord channel. Somebody asked how to make something like to hide it or whatever, and I told them how I would do it, but really that's not the best way to do it, I don't think. So I think that Pixel would allow you to be more advanced. So I'm actually going to go buy it today, and then I'm going to teach it to myself, and then as soon as I feel comfortable and can actually make things work, I'll start doing tutorials for you guys and bring some tutorials back to the channel, because I think people really enjoyed them, and if I can help you do more advanced things with your products, I think that it will only put you guys in a better position for it'll put you in a better position for it as far as like your store and stuff goes. Oh man, I don't know. I almost think I don't know. Bookie, what do you think about this? Do you think it looks dumb? KCI? What's KCI? Is it on Marketplace? I'm talking about Pixel, PXL, the PXL system. Hang on, let's see if I can find it on Marketplace. This one, oh shit, talkie, it's 10,000 lindens, which that's fine. This one, I think. I just cashed out, so maybe I won't get this today. Full support for mesh objects allows prints to be retextured, recolored, resized using self-made HUD. Only 4 scripts in the HUD, only 2 scripts in your products to be retextured. Blah, blah, blah. Multiple prim texturization. Able to texturize multi-attachments at the same time. Can texturize different prims with the same texture with one button. Single or multiple prims, face texturing and tinting. Configure products only after activating them by touching. Low lag. Allow easy and lag-free resizing. Man, I do not like this font they use. Of multiple objects. Free HUD design using object-oriented features. Multiple set of prims to hide and unhide. That's what was the question for yesterday. Glow, shine, brightness, and alpha channels. All scripts are copy mode, no mod transfer. Left click to receive a note card with all the features. Right click and pay to receive the Smart HUD package. You'll receive all the scripts manual in the box. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, when I scrounge up 10 more K, I'll buy this and teach myself how to use it, and then start doing like toots and stuff. It's old, it's not brand new, it's an older system, but SmartSend, deliver your items only to online people. Yeah, what is this? Oh, did I buy this? See, okay, so does anybody know, because I can't for the life of me figure it out. See, I purchased this in 2014. Well, how do you go to get a redelivery of this from the marketplace? Do I have to contact them and ask them? It says automatic redelivery, but how does one actually get a redelivery from marketplace? Help me. I do this all the time where I ask my wife if a tattoo looked good and then ignore it and redo something. Oh, damn it, it's no help. Has all the usual features, allows you to choose individual objects, face textures. What? I have to go purchase this on that day? Jesus, how the hell? Yeah, I could never figure out how you redeliver. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm just going to purchase it again. Lucky letterboard. Those actually look good. Yeah, so there's some alternative stuff here. Smart Group, Store Greeter. Mailbox, Resizer, Gotchas, Teleport. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff up here. Yeah, so that's what I'll do here maybe in the next week or so. Because I know a lot of people use it and it is a popular one. And I've always just been curious. Just kind of curious about it. So I'll try. Back to this. It's taking me longer to make this marketplace banner than it took me to make the poster. It's just because of the shape of the logo. Did I turn the music off completely? Like, I don't even hear it in my headphones. I guess because I just was rambling and was like, fuck this music. Yeah. I'd rather none of that to be happening. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna give you another version that has without the tattoo guns on the side. Marketplace. And then we'll take this, this, this off. Two. And then I'm going to give you a 45 by 45. Shit, I closed your file. Addicted to ink. Let's pull this open again. Oh, I didn't delete it. I really want to do more tutorial-y type stuff again, because I get new creators IMing me all the time, and there's people always leaving comments on this channel, and I'm like, damn. I think the channel does better whenever there's tutorials versus live streams. I think there's less traffic for the live stream content, more traffic for tutorial content, and I do like the little side money and stuff that I make on this channel, so we'll see if I can make more, because that would be cool. I think it'd be cool if it became known as a really, really good channel to do different tutorial stuff, and then have 50,000 subscribers, some crazy shit like that. It's a dream. I can dream, okay? It probably never happened, but I can dream. If this was the go-to channel for all things how to SL, the only thing it will never be is a how to create mesh. How to create mesh in Second Life, it will never be that, because I will probably never fully learn all the things that I would love to learn. I know, wouldn't you imagine? I'm tired of talking. I talk so much that I'm tired of talking. So, something else that I do want to say. For the people that watch this channel and you don't ever say anything in chat, for one, it's absolutely okay. I'm not trying to call you out. But I just want to kind of say a special hey to you guys, because I always find out who you are by some time, because you'll admit it if you get work done from me. A bunch of people this week are oh yeah, I watch your live streams all the time, I just don't ever say anything, and I'm like, this is so weird. Yes, stalker. But I really appreciate you clicking to join the channel, and it's okay if you don't ever join the crazy conversation. I'm just happy that you're here, and I hope that you enjoy watching me make pretty things. And if you're oh, bless you. That sounded like a fart, though. If you're thinking about getting work done by me, or you just like to come and watch me make things. Anyway, I just saying that I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're here. And that, I don't know, this week was almost every single person I met with, they're oh, I watch you on YouTube all the time. And I'm like, why don't you never say anything? But I get it if you're shy or whatever, or if it's probably Dima's fault. She's all running chat and stuff most of the time. She's She's super talkative, but she's a very nice person, so you guys can always say hey to her too. It kind of makes me nervous sometimes when I think about the people that are watching and they don't say anything because I don't know who it is. So it's like I have to just remind myself to be nice, be sweet, don't go off on any one particular person. Don't vent about that one person you talked to this week that made you angry, because it's probably the person watching. It's probably the person watching. It's nerve-wracking sometimes, but I'm good. It's all good. You don't have to leave. I vent to my husband and my kids about the people that I meet with during the week that I'm like, but this past week was really good. Like, everybody I met was super nice, and I got to meet a couple people that, like, I've always loved their work. And it's so, like, I guess humbling would be the right word. Whenever you meet somebody that you've always really adored their work and they love yours, you're like, what? I shouldn't even be pulling up on your radar. Like, it's such a good feeling. And then some people, I don't know, like, some people's been really freaking nice to me lately, and I hope that this is maybe just, like, good karma that's happening, maybe from the stuff that I'm trying to change in my life. Like, I usually don't think of things like that, but my friend does, and she was like, I think it's because, like, you're trying to change your energy and the energy that's around you, so you're starting to see results of that, I guess. I don't always sit around and think about the energy around me, but maybe I should more often. I don't know, I was just like, some things that people said to me this week. So I have got this, like, I don't know, I hope this doesn't make me sound like narcissistic. I'm not trying to sound like I'm not trying to, like, be like me, but so sometimes when people say nice things to me, I screenshot it and keep it on my Gaiazo. Like, I pay for Gaiazo. So I screenshot the nice thing that they said, and then I save it into a folder just called Good Vibes. Like, and I've had this folder for a really long time. And it's just, like, if I'm in a consult with somebody and they're, like, congratulating me on my work, or the I don't know, the graphic talent or whatever, like, I screenshot that stuff and I save it for myself, because, like, on a really bad day where I'm feeling really down, or I've been attacked online and I feel like a true piece of shit, I open this folder up and then I go back and I read all the really nice things that people have said to me to try to, like, cheer myself back up. Yeah, so I had a week this week that, like, most of the people that I met with, only had a few of them that didn't go so well, but for the most part, like, people complimenting and just saying stuff about, like, the artwork and my portfolio, and I even had a couple orders go real life this week, and that's kind of rare. So, I don't know, I just think that, like, I'm just happier, if that makes any sense. I'm happier with, like, how things feel right now, and even though I am, like, super, super, super busy until September rolls around, I just feel like kind of I'm in a good place, and it's been a while since I've kind of felt like being in a good place. Like, I'm getting along better, much better with my family, and that stuff I don't really ever talk about. I probably will never talk about, because it's just family drama. But I don't know, I just feel good. My kid is about to be 18 next month. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe that my kid is going to be 18? Lord, I can't believe. She's going to be a senior this year, and I don't know. Me and Ken might actually get married this year. Like, there's just good things happening all around. The apartment is still going great, and yeah, everybody's good. But I think all that stuff really did, it changed because I changed. I tried to change like the aura around me. Something to think about for sure. I hope me even saying that like I screenshot things. Please don't let that like I really don't want that to be misinterpreted. It is in safekeepings. Nobody can see it but me. But it's like my good vibes folder. I'm gonna test this on my Flickr to make sure that it is okay. Please don't be porn when I open this. Please don't be porn. Please don't be porn. Oh, it's mine. Okay. Bless you. We have sneezy kitties over here. I'm gonna put this on the other screen right quick. I just want to make sure like the sizing is right. Oh, it could be so much bigger. Hold up here. That's what she said. It could be so much bigger. Let's do this. Too bad it won't auto update when I do this. I have to load it again. Cancel. Cancel. What the fuck? It could be even bigger than that. I mean, let's try. Uh-oh, we got a new ASMR video. It could even be bigger. Motherfucker. I'm gonna try. They are just that size. Have you guys seen that one video of that little girl dancing at church? She's got a dress on and like little glasses. I keep channeling her in my head for some reason. I don't know why. I just want to sit here and dance like she does on the stairs. I'll show you in a second. She's so cute. Okay, that is perfect, but I think it can be like, it can go up a little. Yeah. I think it can be even bigger. Oh no, I hit it wrong. I think I might like see if anybody wants to go to the pool later. I feel like a swimming. And actually, it's crazy because I have a very, very busy work week coming up, but Bookie's the only thing that I had to do this weekend. So I can, after I'm done with this and get him finished, I can literally take the rest of the day off. Isn't that amazing? I actually have a day off. Look, that needs to come down a drop. We'll get it. We'll get it. One of these days, we'll get it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. When I get all this stuff to him, I'm gonna maybe play some Fortnite for longer than 10 minutes. And I'll see if anybody wants to go to the pool. Maybe... Motherfucker. Where am I at? What am I doing? I know you're probably like, for fuck's sake, get it right. I know, but this is how you make stuff perfect for people. 1 pixel at a time. Ooh, that'd be a good name for a graphic company. 1 pixel at a time. This is the last one. I think this one's fine. Perfect. Perfect. You probably... No, it's perfect. There's enough space right here. It'll probably be fine on your computer as well. So we good. We Gucci. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Blogger, poster, complete. Oh, I don't know what that just did. That was weird. Marketplace banner, complete. Did I forget anything? You still here? You still here, Nookie? Yeah, you're here. Every channel linked in a note card to try to keep updated, posted by my trailer, friends, groups. You're welcome, Tara. I'm happy that you are here. It's not, it helps you feel good, but you're right. That stupid folder it's totally like a motivational thing, because I get really down sometimes. Like, I do. Okay, Bookie, is there anything else I can do for you? I know you're sitting there and you're like, what can we make her do now? And don't say, ooh, Fortnite, it's fun. I posted on my other channel. I'm going to link you guys to my other channel, because yesterday they had an event they had a monster versus a monster fight a robot. And so me and Ken actually made it in to play. Oh, shit. Hang on a minute. I have to do it this way, I guess. Toxxic, it's not even pulling up. Hang on a sec. Hopefully this doesn't end my stream when I do this. But this video is funny because me and Ken just sit here and scream, oh shit, the whole time. I'm going to link it in here, but I don't know if it'll let me link it. You're probably going to have to copy and paste that. Okay, we're all good. Alright. I'm going to log in. Let me get it all sorted for you real quick, though. I'll log in and send you download link. And you have a balance. If you could hit me with the balance, I'll hit you with the download link in World. If you need to know the balance, you'll have to wait a second. I'm not gonna like out you. I won't out you in front of everybody for your balance. I'm gonna get your fonts together. Sorry, this is gonna take a second because I am a font whore. Sometime today, computer. That's everything I use. Yes. And, okay. Wow, we have a lot of stuff open, don't we? Alright, let me log in. While it's making your zip file. I'm gonna put this on the other screen so you can't see who all my alts are. And if I'm naked when I show up. Alright, let's get this loading here. Oh, if you guys hear like a squeaky every once in a while, it's my desk or it's my chair. It's not my fire alarm. Everybody always asks me, "Is your fire alarm need batteries?" I'm like, no, I need a new desk and I need a new chair. Hopefully at Christmas I can get both. My chair sounds like it's on its, no pun intended, last leg. And my desk is a, I'm using a fold-out table like you would have at a picnic. Oh, that's my desk right now. So ghetto. Sorry, I'm eating candy. I always start eating and everybody's like, ew, mouth sounds. Okay. That's ready. What do you want? I knew he wanted something. I know what I want. What? Lay it on me. Oh man, these are good. We went to the gas station last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got a Slurpee. I mean, you know, Racetrack's version of a Slurpee. And I got these Trolley Sour Bite Mystery Night Crawlers. They're good. So sour gummy worms, basically. What do you want? The suspense is killing me. I love you. You're so sweet. I'm going to screenshot it right now. You're going to go in the Hall of Fame. I love you, Bookie. You're so sweet. You make me feel all fuzzy inside. There. You've been added to the good vibes folder. Let me get your link. You guys, if you guys are ever searching for tattoos, y'all go look at Bookie's store. He owns Addicted to Ink. He is on the marketplace, and he also has a store in Inworld, and he also does events. He does very nice work, and he's a very nice person, except for he beats cats with flip-flops. He's somebody that I was super happy that like when I first started doing all my like live streams and stuff, he came into my Discord and hopped on a live stream. He's a hoot, let me tell you. Mitch was there too. Mitch used to come and talk to us live. The reason why I don't do that anymore is because it was like super laggy for me to be on Discord with everybody and then go live on stream, but it shit was super fun. We'll have to do it again. We'll do like a red table. You can call it black table. And then we can have a whole bunch of people hop on a Discord channel and then just go live and just be like wilding out. That would be fun. If I do it, Bookie, I will make sure I call you. So you can tell everybody what to do. Another one off the schedule. My schedule is so... It's so long right now. Okay. 1 second, guys. What am I doing? Okay, we're done with this one. So I have one order I need to finish this week that I've already started on. And only on the Lord's Day. So I have 2 consultations that are happening tomorrow, and then I'm done with consultations till September. So if you are watching me right now, I don't have any room for new orders until September. I do have a waiting list that you can jump on, and you can get on the waiting list by filling out the order form on my website. My assistant Kenzie will be with you within 24 hours of filling out the form to give you more information about the waiting list. In order to be put on September's waiting list, we are not accepting deposits right now, so you don't have to pay anything to be put on that list. Right as I'm speaking, there's 4 people on the list, so it is fairly small. So if you are thinking about getting something this September, October, November type months, I really do encourage you to go ahead and fill the order form out and get in line. Because once I start getting closer to that month, I'll start promoting that there's openings, and they will fill up very, very fast. So that's fantastico. Let's see, I've got 3 orders that I'm working on this week, and I can't wait for all of them to be done because I cannot wait to show you guys what I'm working on. It's so fucking excited. You're gonna freak out. And then August is completely full of people. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 orders to do in August, and they are all pretty large orders. Usually I do between 20 and 30 orders a month, but all of these orders are what I call kitchen sinks. So they all have like 5+ pieces. So I only accepted those because I have a feeling that that's going to be all I can do in the month of August. So if I get through these, or I have some openings where I can work in some orders, I will start pulling from the waiting list for September and bump you up. But that's only if these orders go very, very well. Meaning I don't have to revise or recreate logo designs or anything like that. That's what always holds me up, is when somebody orders something, I create the 4 logos and I give it back to them and they don't like what I've done, then I have to do it again, and that takes up a fuck ton of time because it's hard. It's already hard to create 4 logos. Now you want me to create 8 logos? It takes really a lot from me. So that is usually what will make my schedule come to a standstill. And so with those 9 orders, I just really, really hope that, you know, whatever I make is to their liking and we can just kind of sail through, and then maybe I'll be able to work some orders in at the end of the month or something like that before September. In other news for like things that I'm doing, I am starting to recruit stores for Spookzilla 2019. So if you're watching and you're a store creator, you're a content creator, you own a store, you're a designer, and you would like to participate in Spookzilla 2019, I can link you. It is open invitation. But I am checking everybody's store who has not already worked with me before, because while original content is not a requirement, you do have to be doing quality work, and that obviously that is up to my judgment because it's my event. And if you're a new store, it's absolutely okay. You just gotta be making some good stuff, man. You gotta be making good stuff. That's all I ask for. And I definitely don't put that in force to be mean, but here is the sign up link. Again, you're probably going to have to copy and paste to get that to work, but if you go to that link, it will tell you all the details that I have that are requirements for the event itself. And I'm very, very strict on the rules that I do lay down, so it doesn't, it's non-negotiable, the rules. So just, if you sign up, make sure that you agree to play by the rules of the game, because sadly, if you don't, I will remove you. And I probably won't invite you back to anything that I ever do again because you don't want to play by the rules. But I can tell you, like, this is kind of exciting. One second, I'm clicking on the wrong things here. If you're watching and you're thinking about joining this event, we are already at 83 stores. 83. For Spookzilla, I usually don't have a cap on how many stores I will let in, because it is on a full region. The max amount of items the max amount of prims I let people have, the max is 20. So really that's not a lot of prims that content creators are going to be taking up, and if I ever needed more prims, all I have to do is delete something on the sim as far as decor, and that is not a problem. So, yeah. If you own a store and you're interested in joining what's honestly going to be a very, very large Halloween hunt, then you can use the sign-up form there, and I would love to have you. What else is happening for me? So, the region that I decorated for Spookzilla is the same region where I'm going to eventually maybe open my other stores. I mean, they're down there. But I think for like Spookzilla itself, I'm going to make it to where you can't shop in my stores. I think I'm going to put like fog or clouds or something and make it really hard to buy the shit on the wall, because it's not really about my stores, it's about the hunt. So, or I might just completely disable the vendors to where you can't buy anything on the wall. Just for the week, and then after that the region will be home for Alter Ego, Vendetta, and Paper Crowns. Maybe I might make it look like, because I want to have some rain happening, some kind of weather happening on the region. I know people are like, oh, it's going to be so laggy. It's going to be laggy regardless. It's a fully decorated region. It has some scripts going on it because of all the fog and all the mist to make it look spooky, but maybe I'll make it to where like something, it's already obvious something bad happened on the region, like everything is half underwater and it's very swampy and some of the buildings are tilted in the ground, so it's very obvious that something bad happened to everything on the region. So maybe I'll make that same look happen to my stores because they'll be inactive. Maybe I'll like break their logos on the front or something, or have like a bunch of my logos are neon mesh logos from Lindsay. Maybe I'll order some other ones that are like broken, like in half, or like that are like glitching out or something. Just make it look like, you know, maybe they were looted or something, since I don't want to have them active during the hunt. I think that's unfair for all the other stores that are there. So yeah. So they won't be actual stores, they'll just be torn and ripped up. It'll be fun. I really love this Halloween time in Second Life. Everybody really gets into it. And people love shopping Halloween stuff. So if you've never done a Halloween type event before with your store, it's super fun. And I would love to have you along. It's easy. You only have to make 5 items. They can be recolors. They can be Halloween recolors or Halloween inspired content from a previous release. I definitely don't want anybody don't kill yourself to try to make something for the event, but at the same time make something really nice that, you know, that people are going to really want to go out there and find. But I don't want anybody to be like, you know, super stressing over it, because it's just a game. It's fun. It's a game. It's not really a fashion event per se. It's not as easy as you can just walk into an event and find that person's booth and then buy it and then you leave. No. It's going to be really hard, and it's intended to be hard. So I've just put thought behind your stuff, and just make some really cute stuff that people want to go out there and buy. And I think that's everything that I have as far as announcements go. Do you guys have any questions or anything about Second Life, or anything about the hunt, or anything? Like, there's 11 people watching. If you have any questions about anything about Second Life, or my graphic design stuff, or my hunts, or my stores. What else do? I don't even know. If you just want me to shut up and go away, I have no problem with going to the pool. I will shut up and just go soak in the pool. Yes. Question for me has come in world. Please don't be mean. Don't be a mean question. Please be a nice person. Have you guys, like, I don't know if you're like, if you guys watch YouTube shows, but did you see, like, Shane Dawson did a series on Eugenia Cooney? Do you guys know who that is? Oh. Sorry, guys. This question's kind of weird. I'm confused. Bookie, you better stop. You better get your ass on YouTube and start teaching yourself how to do some Blender. I think you could pick up Blender really easy. You're not dumb. But I ain't gonna learn Mesh and be teaching you nada. I use Maya. Nobody wants to learn that shit. It's hard. Ooh, I dropped my worm. I'm so confused. Oh. Oh. I don't know if this person is watching me. I would say yes, because I can't imagine just contacting me out of the blue. If the land that your girlfriend has is owned by a group, or it's like set to group, she has to add you to the group in order for you to res. Like, for instance, my group is that way. I really hope this person's watching, because this is like the easiest way I can explain this. Let me not look at my butt. So like, for instance, when you click on the About Land menu up here, you can see that I have the land set to a group. So meaning only people inside this specific group can res here. So she would have to add you to this group right here. I'm assuming that that's what's happened. Is that the land, she's got it set to group, and that's why you can't res. So all she has to do is go to her group menu, go to members tab, and then she can invite you through here. And once she invites you, you should be able to res on the land. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. I'm sure your girlfriend doesn't want to know you just said that, but well, whatever. I mean, I can mention someone I learned how to make Greek crests and shit. I mean, I can't even make Greek crests. You just, as far as like mesh creation goes, the only thing that I've learned in my own experience is that you just have to keep practicing. Like, once you're really, really good at something, like, for me, I got really, really good at the mesh logos. Like, I don't know, like, but there are still some things that I can't do that are, I wish I could, that are more advanced, but I feel like, if I keep practicing at it, and I keep trying with the lights and stuff, I'll be able to really make some very beautiful stuff. Oh shit, hang on a second, I'm on the wrong channel. One sec, guys. I can't see what you're saying because I was on my Fortnite channel. Oh yeah, so Eugenia. That's like, now I'm going really off topic. That shit was crazy, and I can't even remember what I was going to like comment about that. Shit. Oh, speaking of somebody that just gets bullied, like beyond belief bullied, and being so incredibly nice. I think that's the segue I was gonna do. Incredibly nice girl, but people are so terribly fucking mean to her online. Hello, Paloma. How is you? How you doing? Long time no speaky. But like about mesh stuff, the only thing I can tell you to do is to keep practicing. I really have like no other, and that's like, I know when people tell me that, or just keep practicing, you're like, fuck you, I don't want to keep practicing. I want you to tell me how to do it. That's the only way you're gonna get good, is if you master one thing and then move on to the next thing. You master that thing, move on to the next thing. Like me, for instance, I am in love with the store of Verona's. I know, you suck too. Well, I'm trying to help this gentleman with this land question real quick. Okay, somebody needs to take these gummy worms away from me because they're good. I can feel every cavity that I have in my mouth though. So we have a question like in IMs in Second Life about the about land. He's trying to res on his girlfriend's land, but he can't. So it's mainland that they've rented. So I would assume that it's group owned, and he just needs to be added to the group that the land is set to so he can res. Or she could just open it up here. Let me do this. Try to help him out. Yeah, try that, because if she just opens the land for anybody to be able to build, you should be able to res, and then you don't have to fool with the group stuff. But make sure that you turn that off whenever you guys are done tinkering, because anybody can come over and res whatever the fuck they want, and you wouldn't be able to get it off the land. Man, I can't even tell you guys the last time I went to mainland. You're welcome, Maximus. Yeah, the last time I went to mainland, this is not very often that stores even have something on mainland these days. I know, right? What is mainland? I have not been in so long. I remember like right when we first started SL that we were on mainland, but everything is, I mean, do you know how great it is? Like, there was a time where I used to look like this. I used to zoom out on the map, and I would not see any dots. Like, what's going on over here? It makes me want to just TP. Oh, it's an adult sim. Have you guys ever gotten so bored that you just scroll out and you see a fuck ton of people on a sim and you just teleport there to see what they're doing? Sometimes I do that. I just make myself, like, house guest to some of these people. There was a time like where I used to scroll out on the map like this and then zoom back in, and there were no dots on any of these regions around me. I'm like, does nobody play SL anymore? Like, look how many of these places don't have anybody at them. But then when you go over to mainland, there's a fuck ton of stuff happening at mainland. Wherever the hell it is. It's up here somewhere. Isn't that crazy that there are this many, like, spots for SL and this shit just keep going and going and going? But look, there's, like, not very many people Except for the, you know, sometimes you'll find like, what's going on over here? What are you guys doing? You guys having a good time on your adult region? Look at all these. Like, is this like the... This must be where they allow boats and stuff or something. It's been a while since I've gone out and just kind of purely explored SL. Like, we used to do that when we were noobs, but as far as like nowadays, I'm usually by myself, so yeah. I'll just like keep scrolling and get bored, and you'll see a sim that has like 80 people on it, and you're like, wow, what are they doing? And then you just TP to them. Sometimes you find things you don't want to find. I'll be honest with you. I've landed before and like everybody's just fucking each other, and you're like, what is even happening here? Why do I not know about this? It'd be just like a big humongous orgy. SL. Only in SL, man. Only in SL. But look, like, there are not very many people out there in the ocean. I can't even find mainland. I don't even know where the fuck it is. What is this over here? Weird little, oh, maybe this is it. Maybe. So it looks like it's snowing over at these. Look how many places are for sale, dude. Sorry, I'm ignoring my IMs. 1 second. Click. I remember we used to go over to, we used to go to mainland, and like there was like a road or something you could get on, like a little. I'm just gonna randomly teleport to here. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, wait, someone's calling me. Oh, I don't know that number, so I'm not answering it. Oh, I'm falling to my death. Oh, whoa. I'm here to play football. Oh. Or soccer. I'm here to play soccer. Who does this? Do any of you guys just like randomly click on the map and just drop in? I don't usually do it on Toxxic because like it's kind of a known name, you know, and I don't want people to be like, what the fuck you doing, bitch? Like, be like, I'm just randomly TPing her. I'm trying to find the party. There's like 11 people here. I want to find one that has like more than that though. More people than the 11. This is how we used to make friends too back in the day. It's like we would just randomly TP somewhere and we'd just be like, hey, we're bored. We're just TPing around. And like I made friends like that. I mean, that's how Ken found the people that we were hanging around with early on in SL. He was a noob. So let me tell you Ken's noob story. So Ken's new in Second Life, right? And he's looking at the map and he's like trying to figure out where he wants to go and visit. And so he sees a cluster of people and he teleported to them, and they were on a boat. And so the boat is sitting in the water and there's like 6 people on the boat. So Ken goes walking up and he tries to like page up, jump on the boat. Well, the land that the boat was sitting on was group owned. So we was trying to sit on the boat, and every time he would try to sit up there, it would just eject him off. So all the people that were on the boat were sitting there laughing because some random black guy is trying to sit on the boat, and it keeps ejecting him because he's not part of the group. So these cruel-ass motherfuckers let this happen probably like 5 times, and then finally they opened the land up. Oh my god, what is that sound? Wait a minute. Am I about to get kicked off? Like, I hear a sound all of a sudden. Okay. That's weird. This thing's making a sound. Anyway, so so finally they opened the group up or whatever they did and they let him in. I'm just gonna fall. See what happens here. They finally did. What is with all the balls? They finally did go ahead and just let him in. Oh shit. Oh, look what they're doing. Wait, wait, wait. I can't fly. I can't fly. Oh, I can fly. Look how fun this looks. I want to play. Oh, wow. Are they like professional? Look at him go. Hall of Famer. These people are probably like professional left turners in Second Life. Go, Becky. Go, Becky. See? If you just teleport around randomly, you find fun shit to do. Now somebody's gonna IM me, be like, what the fuck are you doing over here? I'll be like, well, I'm live streaming right now, and I just randomly teleported and wanted something fun to do. Look, this girl's just chilling on her blueberry seat. So we already have something in common. I have that too. Anyway, back to Ken's story. They finally did let him on the boat. And then those people became his, like, forever friends in Second Life. This is so awesome. I want to play. Look, Ruth is here. She's looking at it too. She's like, yeah. Never know, man. This is the sound I was hearing. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? It was them. Oh shit, this dude's going. Oh, did you see that? He went up over the side. Bummer, bro. Now you have to edit yourself out of there. I want to play. You guys got a car for me? Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me get back to this. I am. Anyway. Yeah. So maybe if you guys are ever looking for friends, maybe do the psychotic shit like me and just randomly teleport on people. And stay underneath a platform and watch them. I mean, you know, some people are actually having fun in SL. It's not all about work. Look at these people. I'm trying to get their names. Like, there goes Becky. Whoa, whoa. Here comes Taylor. Go, Taylor. Oh shit, I can't get their name. They're going by way too fucking fast. This is so neat. What does this shit say? Are they? Are they like legit? Like, what if this is like a legit race and shit, and I just pop up in the middle of the? What if I just came out here and just started walking in the middle? They'd be like, ah, person on the racetrack. That was the old me. The old me would have totally just dropped up here and walked in the middle of the racetrack. But I'm just trying to be like nice now. I don't really need to be that trolly of a person. Wow. Becky just keeps hitting the walls, man. What is this? Like, why is that like that? Who made this shit? Like, is any of that people even here? Or these people just invade this person's land? Oh no, Christina's here. Yeah, so this is probably like some official shit. Like, Christina's here. She made the little racetrack. Look at him go around in a circle. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you because this is absolutely fucking crazy. Oh wait, remember that story I told you about the customer who was telling me all about how they play doctor with their dad and their brother and take their hormone pills to grow up? Oh my god, no, I don't remember this story. I don't remember this story, but what about them? The dad and the brother take hormone pills so they can have huge boobs? What? I feel like I should remember this and I don't. Tell me. And then after you tell me, I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. I remember the resizing the primp skirt part. Why I don't remember the other part, I don't know. Only in SL. Oh, link me in Discord. I want to see. Mhm. You sound like you're a hoarder, like I am. Like you just keep all kinds of random fucking shit for like rainy days, you know. show me in Discord. Like you can IM me. You don't have to put it in a channel. If you put it in the channel, it's gonna start up a whole new conversation. Like I do too. I have quite nostalgic stuff. I'm really surprised they haven't IM me yet. Okay, you keep following. Anyway, I guess I'll let you guys go because I'm not gonna. Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, I can't go in. It's not letting me. Oh, cute. It's like a little something. A little town or something. I'm surprised I haven't gotten ejected, to be honest. Let's make this quick. We're not. We're fine. We're almost to sea level. Oh, snaps. Oh my god, can I ride this? Hang on a second. Adventure. Click scoreboard. I want to ride it. How do I ride it? Res a bobsled. Oh shit, you guys, is this actually gonna work? It won't do it. No, I want to play like I was a noob. Randomly landing places. I clicked it. Why is it not ready to pressing a bobsled? Damn. Well, I thought I was gonna do something interesting, but I guess not. It's not doing anything. I'm reporting this to Linden Labs. How dare you? I want to ride the bobsled. This is so cool. Oh, what's oh, is that the... Oh, is that the little... Oh, that's a little thing. Wait. Whee! This is the... Remember I was saying earlier that when we used to be on mainland, we used to ride these little cars? We would ride these things all around, just looking at, like, everything that mainland was, because at the time, it was, like, so spectacular that you could actually do this. Ooh, it glitching. My butt's too big. Oh, paid the wrong avatar, but it's okay. I'll fix that. Yeah, but like when you're going through like mainland, like, oh, look at the little trolley, so cute. I don't know. If you guys ever get bored, you should probably go back through Linden Labs SecondLife routes and ride a little motorized bubble through mainland. And look at why this game is so laggy. See, I don't understand why they don't just go through mainland and clean up the regions. If they can, wouldn't you think they'd be able to tell when some of this shit was rezzed out? And like if it looks like nobody has touched it in 10 years, don't you think it would be okay by some time to just delete it? Maybe they should have wrote that in some kind of TOS, that if you're not paying attention to the shit that you res out for a decade, we're allowed to take it up off the land and do something with the land. Like, I would be okay joining that team for Linden Labs. I would love to go to mainland and just fucking delete half of the shit that's on it. And then they could resell it. Or just delete the damn thing. And then you can put a new region somewhere else in place of it. Like, plant a tree type of thing. Cut a tree down, plant a tree. Like, and then it would probably, like, fix some of this shit. Like, I don't know. I'm just speaking out the side of my neck. I don't really know how it goes. Hey, Laws made that. Hey, what the fuck? Like, oh, somebody built like a little airport thing here. I mean, I'm not talking about this stuff. These people probably pay attention to this because it's all like, oh my god, am I gonna die? Where is it taking me to? Ooh, we going off the beaten path. Maybe they probably thought that nobody would ride it this long and it was okay just to completely take them off the side of the road. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and let this go and eat my candy and discuss if anybody wants to go to the pool today. Yeah, I know. They just want to charge more fees instead of just cleaning up mainland. I would totally be on that team, so if anybody from Linden Labs is watching, I'm bored. And I will go to mainland and delete everything for you. Okay, guys. I'm really off here. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Dima, send me those pictures whenever you get a chance. I do want to do the Spookzilla poster, so I'm probably not going to do it today, maybe later on in the week, or maybe I'll just see you guys again next Sunday, since Sunday seems to be the day that I can go live. But I do want to like do that live, because I think I've done the last two, designed the last two live on this channel. I don't remember. But as soon as I get to that point, I will come back and do something with you guys. Can you guys believe that like we're almost to 4,000 people? It's like 3,770 something. Woohoo! It's crazy. Okay, so I will go check that on Discord, and thanks guys for hanging out. I know it got weird towards the end, but that's what you get when you hang out with me. Shit just gets weird. And I guess I will see you when I see you. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button. Oh my god, what are we doing? Look, what are we doing right now? They didn't think about this. They really thought that nobody was going to ride this shit. Oh my god, are we about to go backwards? I have a feeling that it's, oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, wow. Okay, bye. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me as I find the off button. I'm hungry. I'm going to go find food. Oh shit. The region you entered. Oh, okay, I crossed the region. Alright, really, I love you. I gotta go. Bye.